Hello everybody, Stephen Howson, just sat in my car, just in my car park at Sandplatz. The traffic on the road is just gridlock still. It's nearly 5 o'clock, the game was abandoned basically 2 hours ago and traffic's still not clearing. There's an helicopter buzzing above. Sandplatz is absolutely rocking. I think everyone's just decided to get completely fucking on it. Bit of a weird day really, isn't it? Glad everybody's safe. I've had a couple of inboxes telling me that there's multiple devices, there's more than one. There has been a controlled explosion at this point. Could have gone a lot different, couldn't it now? My old man sits in Stretford End. Adam's in the same block. There's tons of people I know obviously in the Stretford End and North Stand as well. If there had been a device there, I mean, it would have been I imagine it would have been in the hundreds in terms of like people that I know, friends, family and acquaintances that could have been hurt. So glad that everybody's managed to get out of there safe. Don't know if there was a warning phoned in or if it was a device that was found. Someone said a customer found it in a toilet. Yeah, that was the exact wording actually. So someone said a supporter has found it in the toilets. I imagine they shit their pants when they found that. Everyone was evacuated pretty smoothly. Weird though. City game's just about to draw to an end, and I mean draw to an end as well. I think probably by the time this is up, everyone will know the score anyway. So I think the game's going to be largely irrelevant. I don't know if they are going to make us replay the game or if they're going to do, I don't know what the hell is going to happen. Confusion reigned, and I think the terrifying thing really is if there's an evacuation like that again, there must have been, if you look at the Full-Time Devils page, I took some photos of the concourse outside East Stand. There must be 20,000-30,000 people stood right there out the front of East Stand. That's not good. I was bombed, or rocketed to be more accurate, 256 times in 4 months in Iraq, and quite a few times in Afghanistan as well. And it's absolutely fucking terrifying. You don't ever expect that it's going to happen at somewhere like Old Trafford. Although I'm not shocked, because I imagine if you try and think like what a terrorist would think like, you have to think that somewhere like Old Trafford, the attendances that are at Old Trafford, the fame that the club commands around the world, that if you did manage to injure, kill or even just damage Old Trafford, you're all over the news. And that's what terrorism wants. They want the oxygen of the publicity, and they would get that, and I'm sure they're getting that regardless of whatever this turns out to be today. Security at Old Trafford's going to go through the roof next year, I think. It's going to be bad. I'm not going to enjoy it, I don't think. The security was stepped up, annoyingly stepped up, in the aftermath of the Paris attacks. You now get wanded like walking down the street outside Old Trafford. You get pat down on the way in, bags get searched. How that comes the next level, I mean, is it going to get to the point where it's like the airport, you're going to have to take your shoes off and go through scanners? I can see a lot of people fucking football off if that was the case. And if that is the case, the terrorists have won. I don't know where you step it up from here. One of the baseball games that I went to in America, you did have to pass through one of the metal detector type machines. But by the same rule, you put your bag on a table, slide it over, and then you stepped through one of them grey sort of metal detector things, and then you pick your bag up on the other side. I remember saying to the wife as we stepped through, I was like, no one's checked my bag. That was really weird. So is it going to be like that? Are they going to be scanners that you now have to walk through? People are going to have to start getting to Old Trafford an hour and a half, 2 hours beforehand, because that's going to really clog up everything as it's going down. So what a weird end to the season. I was hoping finish the season on a little bit of a high today and head off to Wembley next weekend. That's that. What a weird, confusing ending to the season. I'll just say thanks to everybody who comes and says hello and is cool on match days. All the fans of Full-Time Devils. Everyone that gets involved in the fan cams. That you've made this season awesome for us. It's been great. Really enjoyed all the people that I've met and to speak to, and all you guys hitting us up in the comments. It's absolutely wicked. Didn't really want to end this season like this, and hopefully I can get twisted next week. I'm not driving the coach next week. I'm going to get absolutely off my face at Wembley next week. So, what a weird video and what a weird way to end it. Sorry everybody, but there you go. So, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. Well, getting close on that 10,000 at the moment. And I'll see you tomorrow with whatever I do. Didn't do a Sunday paper review today. By the time I get home, it'll be like 7 o'clock or something, so won't be doing one then. See you soon.